For several weeks, our community has endured a sense of nervous anticipation while awaiting a grand jury verdict in the shooting death of Michael Brown. I and other religious and civic leaders have repeatedly called for prayer, peace, and calm. Since the grand jury convened in August, we have seen additional offensive and violent outbursts by protesters, officer-involved shootings, acts of civil disobedience, as well as drive-by shootings in the middle of downtown St. Louis. Despite my fellow religious and political leaders and Michael Brown's family, who are calling for peace, we continue to see that certain segments of our community have not fully renounced the tendency to lash out with antagonistic behavior and violence. With that in mind, I say to everyone hearing my voice today, choose peace. In the words of the great St. John Paul II, violence is unworthy of man. Violence is a lie, for it goes against the truth of our faith, the truth of humanity. Violence destroys what it claims to defend, the dignity, the life, the freedom of human beings. Violence is a crime against humanity, for it destroys the very fabric of society. In light of those words, I issue the following challenges to members of our community. First, to the families and all the people of Ferguson and the entire St. Louis region. Commit to learning how to truly love one another. Fathers and mothers, show your children the path of forgiveness, and you will see walls of division crumble. If your homes are full of forgiveness, they will be temples of peace. Our communities, cities, state, and nation will enjoy a lasting, fulfilling peace only if it begins in the home. Secondly, to the youth of our community, remember that you are not only creating the world of tomorrow, but you are a vital part of the world today. Begin now by creating the world you want to see today and in the years to come. Do not listen to those who instigate aggression. Reject violence. Embrace peace. Finally, I issue this challenge to my fellow religious, political, social, and law enforcement leaders in Ferguson, the St. Louis region, the state of Missouri, and beyond. Join me in asking the Lord to make us instruments of peace. We as leaders need wisdom, compassion, and courage in order to combat the brokenness and the division that confronts us. The grand jury decision to not indict police officer Darren Wilson must be accepted as the proper functioning of our justice system, and this decision cannot be an excuse for more violence. Instead, we must come together as a community through prayer, mutual understanding, and forgiveness if we are going to obtain peace, rather than fuel the fires of hatred and division. We must strive for peace in our own hearts and share it with those around us. May God bless you and bless the community of Ferguson and the entire St. Louis area.